More than 130 academics including Gloria Steinem signed an open letter denouncing the vilification of Amber Heard. The judgment in the defamation case involving Johnny Depp and Amber Heard has raised great worry among Gloria Steinem and a number of specialists on intimate partner violence. Wednesday saw the release of an open letter supporting Heard from Steinem and groups like the National Organization for Women, the National Women's Law Center, Equality Now, and the Women's March Foundation. The open letter claims that the vilification of Ms. Heard and ongoing online harassment of her and those who have voiced support for her have been of an unprecedented vitriol and scale. Disinformation, misogyny, biphobia, and a monetized social media environment where a woman's claims of domestic violence and sex assault were mocked for entertainment were major contributors to the harassment, according to the report. The same misinformation and victim-blaming tropes are now being used against those who have reported abuse, the signes continued. Depp was given a favorable verdict by the experts, a basic misperception of intimate relationship and sexual assault, as well as how victims react to it. We are really worried about the growing practice of using defamation lawsuits to intimidate and silence survivors. The open letter adds, we oppose the public shaming of Amber Heard. 1 week after Depp's controversial performance in Rihanna's Savage X Fenty show Vol. 4 show, Heard has received an outpouring of support. Unbelievable, a jury member in the Amber Heard case commented. What credible domestic and sexual violence experts have to say. Depp confronted his ex-wife Amber Heard in court earlier this year after a bitter hearing in which he claimed Heard had defamed him in an opinion piece from December 2018. A Virginia jury gave him a more than $10 million damages verdict in June. Heard's countersuit was partially successful because the jury gave her a $2 million damage award. During the trial's compelling testimony, which was streamed live every day, Heard's accusations of Depp's abuse came to light again. Depp claimed that Heard had abused him but he had never done so. Heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband, Heard said following the trial. It turns the clock back to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out may be publicly embarrassed and humiliated, she added, adding that this is another reason for concern. She subsequently remarked in an interview with Savannah Guthrie for Dateline that even someone who is sure I'm deserving of all this hate and hostility, even if you think that I'm lying, you still couldn't look me in the eye and tell me that you think on social media there's been a fair portrayal. You cannot claim to believe that this has been fair, I said. Depp's lawyer Camille Vasquez said the actor, who wasn't present when the verdict was announced in court, felt overwhelming relief, according to Today host Savannah Guthrie. A mutual friend of the lawyer and Depp's commented, I haven't seen Johnny smile like that in 6 years, the attorney added. We encourage all victims to come forward so they can have their day in court, as was the case in this instance. She continued.